So the book is co-written by myself and my sister Marisol, and Marisol is transgender. She's a transgender woman, and what we wanted to do was share our story in both voices, as a cis woman and a trans woman, and talk about the different experiences that she was going through as she transitioned, and the experiences that I was going through as she transitioned, and the family. Because when we talk about transgender people or people in the LGBT community, we usually don't include the family. You know, we don't share that side.
There's also a huge psychological process for the family and the people around.
Yeah, and that's basically the book is basically shedding light on what it was like for her as she was transitioning and what it was like for us as a family transitioning, supporting her.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? Because it wasn't always perfect, because we're not claiming to be perfect. I made a lot of mistakes. I used a lot of the wrong pronouns in the beginning. I felt that I was losing a sibling that I grew up feeling this is the person that I know. Now I'm going to lose that person. Do you know what I mean? There's a mourning, a real mourning that you go through when someone that you love is transitioning and you don't know. So now, hopefully, this is a book that will educate people, show you empathy for people. You know what I mean? I'm so excited. Yeah, no, I'm really excited about it.
We hear the stories of the person going through it. We don't hear.
But what about the
happens to
family? Yeah, and what happens really in that in the Latino community?
And we're just starting to accept it in our Latino communities, because in our Latino communities, let
Yeah.
alone, you know, LGBT and going through the process,
Yeah.
sexuality, it's like, no.
But there are a lot of people in our community that take part in that quote
In the
unquote
activities.
in the activities,
But
won't say
it.
that they're gay.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because I know from just talking to other trans people and other just people in the community, in the LGBT community, where you're like, no, you know, not everybody identifies as queer, but they're certainly willing to partake. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
there's a lot of that. We talk about
And there's
the
certain-
abuse that
Yes,
trans
yes.
women go through. Writing this book has been one of the hardest things. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. One of the hardest things I think that I had to go through and see my sister go through. But it's a celebration. I'm getting emotional for many reasons. For the reason of it's a celebration, and also for the reasons of the heartache and the honesty that we had to put into this book, and feeling really naked.
Vulnerable.
I feel very vulnerable. The idea that this book is coming out, as excited as I am, it's scary because we are being so transparent, and it's scary for me, but my sister Marisol, I can't even begin to tell you how she has motivated me to just be a better person. I just want people to empathize. You don't have to agree,
You don't.
but you should respect.
Always.
You have
Do you
to
know what I'm
just,
saying?
yo, live your life,
Live
mind
your
your
life,
business,
and let everybody live
accept
theirs.
people for who they are. We should not fear for
No.
speaking our truths.
Right.
Okay, I want you to take
Living
this
your
moment.
truth.
Living your truth.
What a beautiful opportunity you're bringing to many out there that
Yeah.
need to hear this,
That have never heard it.
that
Yeah.
need to experience this along
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm
it's-
hoping to give those families that are going through that almost like a reference book. And I think it's important to say we are children of immigrants, you know, Latinos in the Bronx. Like that wasn't, you know, we didn't grow up understanding. Like trans today is like a thing. Like people are talking about it more. There's shows about it. There's people that are successful, winning awards and all this stuff. But let me tell you something. That was not the case just a decade ago. 10 years ago, that was not a thing. So, and especially
I mean,
in our
women are
community.
fighting for rights still now.
Right.
Still.
Especially in
So
our
it's like-
community.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that there is something to be said. I'm so, you know, I look at my parents and I have to give it to them and be like, you know, my mother's this Catholic woman, una dominicana católica. And she was like, that's my child.
Wow.
That's my daughter. That's my child. So if my
Pioneer.
mother,
Admirable.
That's,
you know
she's
what,
a
that's
pioneer.
a pioneer.
Wow. Qué
So
icono.
so that's what we're really excited about the book, and we're hoping and praying that through our struggles and everything that we had to go through and everything Marisol had to go through and my parents and my siblings, somebody's life will be saved. Because people in the LGBT community, trans people in general right now, if they don't have the support like a home base, where do you turn?
Exactly.
Where do you turn?